Hi guys, and welcome back to Lucy's World Extra. This week's video is a Q&A. So I've got quite a few questions that I've gone back over my old videos that I want to re-answer. Do you have a hair routine? No, what I do is I wash it every other day. Recently not. I need to wash it tonight really. But other than that, I have to use special shampoo and I use 2-in-1. Favourite part of 2021? What was my favourite? Probably my holiday to Lake District. That was pretty cool. COVID vaccination experience. So my first one, which was AstraZeneca, was disgusting. I was ill for 2 weeks. I had hot flushes. I was shivering. I had a horrible experience, and I had a massive swelling in my injection site. My second one was AstraZeneca again. Still had the headaches, but I wasn't as ill. Then my booster was Modern. I felt my arm ache, had a bit of a headache, but I wasn't as shivery or cold. But my arm did ache. So yeah. What's most exciting about in 2022? Just seeing on my YouTube channel what holidays we get to do, what's going to happen. Something I'm grateful for in 2020. I've just had the best birthday ever, so I'm really grateful for that. Do you have any January blues? Kind of, but not really, because now we're in the second month of the year, and I'm just looking on the positive. How long does it take you to read a book? It really depends on the book. So yeah, could take me a week, could take me a couple of days. So yeah. Favourite childhood book? I used to like Spot the dog or Kipper the dog. Would you ever go vegan? Not really, no, I don't think I would. I love doing like little vegan videos here and there, but I don't think I would. Have you tried any vegan food? Yes, I have in the past, in videos. I think I've got a vegan video coming up in this year at some point. Would you bring out merchandise? Yes, one day. What's the best piece of life advice you've ever had? Is everything happens for a reason. Favourite video you ever filmed? I think it's Christmas videos, a couple of Christmas videos I filmed. Or Friendmas. Least favourite videos you've ever filmed? Reacting to hate comments on my channel that got hacked. Any holidays planned? Yes, we should be, depending on Mum's hip, going to Cornwall in April, and we're going to Wales in August. How is the couch 5k going? I need to do week 7, day 1 tomorrow, but so far so good. Have you lost any weight? Not as far as I know. What is your 5-year plan? Hopefully to still doing YouTube, have a part-time job on the side, moved out, another puppy, and possibly dating. Have you got a boyfriend? No. YouTubers you hate? I don't really hate anyone. Your YouTube income? I don't earn money from my YouTube, so yeah, I don't have an income. Favourite YouTubers? Zoe, Alfie, Joe, Diane, Saffron, the Union family, Sakoni Jodie, Gabby Linley, Anastasia, Brogan Tate, Brummy Mummy of 2. Cat or dog person? Dog. Are you still manifesting? Here and there, like I'm just doing it in my head, I'm not writing it down, I'm just doing vision boards, so yeah, no. How's Law Attraction going? I'm doing my gratitude journal, so you could say it's going okay. Best event you went to so far this year is Strictly. How is Ebo doing? Actually, Ebo's doing pretty well. We've actually started earlier this year because we've been getting more 8% offers. What merch would you like to put out? Notebooks, jewellery, posters, stuff to do with the dogs as well, because the dogs are more front of this YouTube than me. My main YouTube, like that, in all my vlogs, if if I can do a video with my dogs, I will. Did your first channel really get hacked? Yes. I know people say I did it purposely. Why would I do that when I started earning money from it? It did get hacked, and the reason I know it got hacked is I was on the channel at the time watching a video. Then the next thing I know, it says you have been logged out, and everything went, and I was like, what? So I used all the passwords to get back on. That's the thing, I get an email saying your channel's no longer existing, basically. So I tried everything to get in contact with YouTube, but they weren't having it. Goals for this year: I would love to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. 1,000 at a push, that would be incredible. To lose weight, to complete Couch to 5k, to go to more holidays, for Mum to have her hip done. What is your favourite food? 4 cheese ravioli. What's your opinion on Boris Johnson, and should he stand down? So while we're filming this, there's been all the Partygate allegations, and then the police are investigating everything, and to be honest, I think he should. But if he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Like, to be honest, there's worse people than him to be our Prime Minister. And yeah, I don't really get these tit for tat things in the Parliament things. Like, you've got a job to do, you do your job and you stick to the rules. And yeah, if he's broken the rule, he should stand down. If he hasn't, like, it's the ones telling of each other, it's just petty, and we might as well school. How do you feel about Brexit now? It's dragging, and I was fed up back when I first said about Brexit, and now I'm fed up with it even more. Dragging down or deal or no deal? Deal or no deal? Deal or no deal, or the chase? Deal or no deal? The chase or lingo? Lingo. The chase, lingo or the wheel? Lingo. The Masked Singer or the wheel? The Masked Singer. The Masked Singer or Dancing Nice? I'm going to say the Masked Singer again. Who do you think will win Dancing Nice? I would love that Connor to win it. And I wish Bess was out of it. So by the time we see this, we probably know who won it. So yeah. Who would you like to see on Strictly Come Dancing 2022? I know she said she would never do it, but Zoella, Sug, Louise Pentland, Anna Ciccone, Brogan Tate, or Bramley Mummy of Two. Who else would I like? Anastasia. Any other celebs that I would like? So that's all the YouTubers I can think of. I'm trying to think. Kate Humble would be a good celeb. I'm trying to think. Holly Willoughby, Philip Schofield, but they do so much. Maybe Ant and Deck, but they also do so much. Favourite shop to shop at? TK Maxx at the moment, because you can pick up some Zara bits in our TK Maxx. Favourite music band? The other bands I used to listen to are not really together. Because One Direction was always going to be my number one. But the only one that's still together, kind of, is the Vamps and Little Mix. So I'm going to say the Vamps. Favourite member of the Vamps? Bradley. Favourite member of One Direction, even though they are also... still Harry Styles, but like Niall is close second. Have you got tickets to see Harry Styles? Not this year. By the time you see this, I think the tour will be over anyway, but he's at Wembley Stadium 2 nights. But unless you want to be up in the gods at Wembley Stadium, tickets are like 300 quid, and I don't have be 2 of us going. I don't have £600 to spare right now. Do you still like Concept? If you don't know who Concept are, they are another band that was in my town, but they split up. One of them was Harry Styles' cousin. Yes, I still like them, but they no longer exist. Are you excited for any new films this year? Frozen 3 is coming out at some point, so yeah. Other than that, not really. What are your dogs' names? My dogs are called Jack and Susie. You have a lot of stuff in your house. Why is it so full up? One, I have OCD, so I find it really hard to declutter. So when you see a lot of decluttering videos, it's because I'm trying to like overcome my OCD. 2, we have decluttered a lot last year, but I have 4 young nieces and nephews still, ranging from 11 to 4, and they obviously have toys here and stuff. And then I do my eBay business where I buy stuff at car boot sales, mainly kids' toys, and sell it online to make a profit. So that is why our house is so full. Plus my dad, who passed away in 2020, he had a lot of fishing gear, an awful lot of fishing gear, a lot of guitars, a lot of stuff, and we're still trying to gradually clear that out. And it's hard because there's some stuff my dad made because he was a carpenter that we don't want to get rid of, but we have no storage for it, and it's difficult because you want to move it on, but you know it's got a lot of memories attached to it, and I don't want to push mum to move stuff on, but sometimes I'm like, wow, we need the space, and do we really need something that, because he made 2 stools to sit on, and they were lovely. Well, they were made for my sister, and they were great, and they were lovely, and they're still lovely, but we don't use them. Wherever they're put, they're just piled stuff on top, so it's hard. And he made a lovely coffee table. We don't use it anymore because it's slightly damaged and scratched up and stuff, and he was always going to repair it, but never did. And to be honest, now we're left with this coffee table we don't know what to do with. Would you ever do a meet and greet? Hopefully one day, but we'll have to wait and see. What made you want to do YouTube? So when I was at college, I didn't really fit in, ever. And basically, in the half terms and the holiday, where I couldn't meet my friends, or my friends were busy or working or weren't around, I was watching a lot of YouTubers like Zoe and Alfie and stuff, and I thought I could do this, so I just started, and that's how it started. What hobbies do you love to do? Scrapbooking, paint by numbers, baking, and eating. Go to snacks when you're hungry. I love anything chocolate. Favourite Starbucks drink? Caramel Frappuccino. Favourite coffee drink? Just the normal hot chocolate. If you could see any brand live, who would it be? Probably the Vamps or Little Mix. What do you think about UJ's reunion? I think it's great. I'm glad they're getting back together. I won't be seeing them, unfortunately, due to money issues, but yeah. If you had to choose between car boot sales or YouTube, what would it be? I've answered this question previously, and it's literally not a choice because they're both literally joint, so I wouldn't be able to choose. If you could be on any TV show, what would it be? The Masked Singer. Have you ever had a boyfriend? Yes, I have. When I was up till I was 18, I had a few, but other than that, since I was 18, I've had 10 years without a boyfriend. So yeah. Favourite body spray? My favourite body spray are the Ted Baker ones or the mango one from the Body Shop. Favourite Favourite meal, rat cheese ravioli. Worst Valentine's present. I haven't really had a bad one, luckily. Worst Valentine's, day before Valentine's Day, getting dumped. Favourite song at the moment? Don't really have one. How many subscribers do you want at the end by the new year? I would love 1,000 or 1,100, but realistically it'll probably be like 600 or 700. Celebrity crush. I don't have a celebrity crush after 2020. Celebrity crushes ain't in my vocabulary. Any life goals: lose weight, travel more, learn to ride a bike, learn to swim, and hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. Would you go I'm a Celeb? Get me out of here, no. Would you go on Strictly Come Dancing? Possibly. Would you go on The Chase? No. Would you ever go on Dancing on Ice? Possibly. Favourite animal? If you're talking about domestic, it's going to be a dog. If you're talking about wild, it's going to be a snow leopard. Favourite colours are blue, red and pink. Best part of where you're from or where you live? It's quiet. It's countryside. Worst bit is the no buses for like 5 miles. Would you learn to drive this year? Unlikely because of my anxieties and stuff, but I do want to drive one day if I ever can. So yeah. Will you be moving out this year? No, but we might possibly buy a house for me to move in the future and rent it out. When you do move out, will you be doing moving vlogs? I will be on my main channel, which is Lucieb's World, but that won't be for a couple of years. When you move out, will you get yourself a dog for companionship? Not straight away. I would wait a couple of months so I'm settled in and I know my work and what my work is. It's a very large vehicle going along. I think it's gone. Not straight away. I wouldn't get myself a dog straight away. I would wait a couple of months just to settle in, get to know the place, and yeah, possibly eventually, yes, because I would love a dog. But yeah. Do you want to do anything for charity this year? I'm trying to grow my ponytail out again and do Little Princess Trust, because I did it once before, but I didn't get my certificate for some reason. I'm not sure why. What's your name? My full name is Lucy Elizabeth Barton. Favourite Amazon purchase? My ring lights, my square ring lights. What other favourite Amazon purchases have I made? I've made a few over the last few years. I can't think of any right now. I'm just trying to think about Amazon and what I've purchased. Oh, my bean bag. That's really good, because I can put teddies inside it. Not sure. Opinions on TikToks. I have a love-hate relationship with TikTok. I kind of love it, but I kind of hate it. I find it quite addictive. The reason I'm not keen on it is it's sexualising some teens. Like, some of the trends are quite sexual, and I don't agree with that. Quite a lot of hate on TikTok as well. That's why my TikTok is private, and I accept people every now and then. And I had quite a lot of hate on it on 2020. So yeah. Would you ever go vegan? No. Would you ever go vegetarian? No. What's your dream job? My dream job is to do YouTube. Favourite season? I think my favourite season of all time is spring. Favourite holiday is Cornwall. Favourite TV programme at the moment is Was the Masked Singer. And I think it could be called a midwife, even though it's kind of off-putting watching it because it puts you off wanting to have kids. Book with emotions. Good Life, Good Vibes. I think it's called. The first one by Vex King. I'll link it down below. And The Secret. That's the two of my favourite like law attraction books. If you're thinking storybooks, I'm trying to think of any really top storybooks I love reading. I can't think right now off the spot. Favourite alcoholic drink. The only two I drink is WKD, Smirnoff or Baileys. That's the three I drink. Favourite non-alcoholic drink. It is either Rio or a Diet Coke, or if you mean hot drinks, it's either hot chocolate. See, I like hot chocolate teas and coffees. I only ever have one coffee in a day because I otherwise get an upset tummy. I don't drink tea that often, and I have hot chocolate once a week. So I'm going to have to say hot chocolate for that. Non-hot and non-fizzy is my water from Home Bargains. How are you? Is a question. I'm really well, thank you. I just turned 28, so I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling good to myself. I'm working on myself. I'm getting to love myself. So yeah, I'm feeling good. Biggest fear. My biggest two fears is, no, my three fears is dying alone, living alone, and driving a car. What would you name a new puppy if you got one? I'm not going to disclose the names I've got for a future puppy because I've got a couple and they suit certain dog breeds. But yeah, I'm not going to disclose the names because I know that people say, oh, I don't like that name, or maybe this name or that name, and yeah. Question for you guys: if you had a new pet, dog or cat, what would you name it? Leave it in the comments below. Baby names you like. I have a list of baby names on my phone and my computer. Again, not going to disclose them because if I do, people might be judgmental because there's some unusual names on there, and if I find the right partner and they like the same name, that'll be the name we use, and we just I don't want to disclose the names. Dream collabs on YouTube. Broken Tate, Brummy Mummy 2, Gabrielle Lindley, Saffron, I think I said Zoe, Diane Baswell. There's loads of dream collabs I've got. Are you still friends with everyone on that was on the channel, club channel? There were girls that are still on the club channel, yes. There's no beef between anyone, but I am not friends with everyone that was on there. On this channel. Do you watch any of your videos back after uploading them? Yes, I watch quite a lot of the vlogs back. I really enjoy watching my vlogs on my main channel. My sit down videos not so much, unless I'm checking them, making sure they're alright. But yeah. How long does it take you to edit a video? It really depends on the video. See, the vlogs take the longest to edit because I'm an overfilm. I film way too much. I film like 6 hours of footage sometimes, even 12. 12 has been the most footage I've ever edited. If it's a 12-hour footage thing cut down, I do it in parts. Every day I edit the parts down to the shortest amount as possible. So my vlog yesterday was 3 hours long. It's just something you can put on in the background. But yeah, not everyone has time to watch a 3-hour video. So yeah. So that 3 hour would have been about 6 hours originally, but I cut it down. What did you have for your birthday dinner? So on the Saturday I went out with my friends. I had macaroni and cheese. This Monday we went out with my sisters. I had fish and chips. Tuesday I went out on my actual birthday to a garden centre. I had jacket potato. Then yesterday I went to my brother's and his partner's and we had a roast dinner. So that's everything we had. Who do you prefer, Jack or Susie? I love them equally. They're my best friends. I don't prefer one or the other. They're both my best friends. What is your body count? So I've said this before. I find it really uneasy, that question, because that's quite personal, and you just wouldn't go up to say to a random person in the street and say, hey, what's your body count? You wouldn't. Like, you just wouldn't. It's 5. I'm not just gonna not say, but it's 5. Do you think it should be morally compulsory for nurses and doctors to have the vaccine? I think anyone frontline, except supermarkets, should be made to have it unless they've got an illness that they can't have it, because you're exposing a patient to potentially that virus, and unless you're going to test every day, even though testing's going to stop soon, you could have the virus and not know. Like, I wouldn't, if I end up in hospital for any reason, unless I knew they were either testing or vaccinated, I wouldn't let them treat me. I would find someone, I would say, get me someone else to treat me who is vaccinated, because I wouldn't want to potentially catch it with someone who, 1, isn't vaccinated, and 2, wouldn't know they had it, especially as testing is now stopping. Last but not least, will you still be wearing a face mask? And I will be wearing a face mask till the sheep come home, because there's no chance of me taking that mask off in busy spaces, or yeah, I'm going to carry on wearing a face mask for now, and I think everyone should still wear face masks, because even though it's not an essential or a requirement or law now, I think it should still be something we do, because even though it's not illegal or a rule now, it's just better for everyone. And yeah, I just think it's better, but everyone has their own opinions on face masks and the COVID rule. But yeah, that is the end of the Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye guys.